Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Godless Gamer, and this is the 9th video in my series, Rome Reborn, where we are rebuilding the Roman Empire in Crusader Kings 3. I'm having a great time. I hope you guys are having a great time. If you're just joining us for the first time, welcome. Humbly, I welcome you. Thank you so much for joining us. I do post the first video in my series in the description of all my videos, just in case you haven't seen them or you're interested in getting caught up with us, you want to see how we've gotten to where we are now, because we've had some crazy things happen. I've had some very stressful events happen. I've had some very good events happen where I'm super happy and you can hear it in my voice. It's just a great time. So if you are joining us for the first time, I do highly recommend that you go back to the first video and maybe get a little caught up with us, because I might reference some things that have happened earlier in the series. So just for context and to get yourself caught up, it might be good if you go back to the first video. But for everybody else who's been sticking around, who's been sticking with us and been on this harrowing journey to rebuild the Roman Empire, welcome back. Let's get going. So this is our realm so far. We have last episode we were able to grab Cagliari, we were able to grab Capua, and we were able to grab Bari. So last episode we got a little bit of conquest done. Not a crazy amount, but I think conquest does speed up as the campaigns tend to go on. As you know, we as the campaign goes on, I can afford to kind of capture more things. But since this is still relatively early, we're only in 906. The campaign started in 867, so we aren't too far into, like, we haven't even gotten past a century yet. So, and we're still on our first created character. So, you know, I'm of the mindset, slow and steady wins the race. So there's no reason to rush through things, but we are making a good amount of money. We are making 18.4 gold a month, which is stupendous. We did create the Kingdom of Rome title, so we are now a king, and we have a nice royal court here. We have a decent sized army. We got 4352 soldiers. We took care of our line of succession, so we have nobody in our line of succession that will take titles from us. So upon succession, my heir is going to get everything. So we took care of our line of succession. Now the only thing we need is for my heir to have a son. He hasn't had a son yet. He's had 2 daughters, but we really need a boy. We really need our son to have a boy, so we need to keep an eye on that. Now, I am going to press play, but in the meantime, I'm going to check all my counselors and make sure they're doing the right stuff. Alright, my marshal is increasing control in Cagliari. That's great. We're converting Messina. Alright, that's good. So far, so good, gentlemen. Last episode, all of this used to be one empire. It was Lotharingia, but we got really lucky. They were in a dissolution war and they lost, and as a result of that dissolution war, everything broke up. The entire empire fractured up into little separate realms, which works for us because we do want to conquer Italy. I mean, we're the Romans. We're the Romans after all, so we need to get all of Italy and Rome. We don't have Rome yet. It's still the Pope's, but the Pope has some stuff coming. He's got something coming to him, but not quite yet. I think we're gonna quickly grab Sardinia. And I like grabbing Sardinia because it's a nice little duchy to, it's good land to eventually give away, because it's out here in the middle of nowhere. If you give it to a duke, or I give Sardinia to somebody, or I have like a duchy title that I give Sardinia to, it's fine. You know, he's not really gonna want to expand anywhere because he's out here in the middle of nowhere. So Sardinia's a nice duchy to give away to some people. We just lost our realm priest. Let's hope we got a good one. 12 isn't bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. 12 is fine. I'll take it. I do need the stress loss. I do have some stress that I need to get rid of. If I die, whatever. I'm not going to. It's only 1% chance. Alright, so we do need some of these counselor tasks to end before we can start conquest. How's everybody's opinion of me? For the most part, not bad. I don't have any schemes going on. Let's sway somebody. He's a powerful vassal who's not on the council, so let's sway this guy. Let's put a smile on that face. I have enough gold now, so I am going to build this special building here in Cagliari. This silver mine, rich in underground silver veins. It's going to bring in 3 gold a month, which is awesome. So we're going to build that now. We had enough money. We're getting 18 a month, like I said, so our money... We don't have any money issues. Money is not a problem. Alright, our bishop is done with that. Let's have him convert Castro Giovanni now. We want to get all of our lands here in Sicily, or at least the ones that we own. We want them to be Catholic, so I'm going to finish that before I have my realm priest fabricate any more claims. My jester is trying to murder somebody. Okay. We do need my daughter-in-law to have some kids. We need her to have boys. So get pregnant, you. You guys need to, you know, put on some music and, you know, go out to dinner or something and have a nice night, because we need some kids. We need some boys. So get pregnant, you. This woman is trying to seduce me. No thanks. Sorry, lady. Oh, one of my counselors died. My marshal died. So we need to replace him with you, Mr. 20. Oh, she's pregnant. My daughter-in-law is pregnant. Let's hope for a boy. Let's hope for a boy. Let's hope for a boy. Boy vibes, boy vibes, boy vibes. Please have a grandson. I need a grandson. If she has a grandson, if she has a boy, we are set. Our line of succession is set. So we really, really need that. So yeah, unfortunately this convert faith and county task is going to take a little bit. But I do want Sardinia. I think I want to try to conquer all of Sardinia. This would be our next major conquest. My wife is on a roll. Where is this going on? On the other side of the world. Okay. I like how I'm getting an event that doesn't pertain to me. It's like, yeah, there's something going on in China. Yes. That's great, guys. That is perfect. We had another heir. He is a genius. He is going to be Julius because all of my mainline characters are going to be named Julius. He is a genius. That's excellent. That's what we wanted. Julius, our line of succession is set. I'm going to make sure that he gets educated by me, though. I like to educate my heirs personally, so let's do that. Alright, we are set for 2 more generations of heirs. So if I die, I could die right now and we'd be okay. I do have some money. Let's get some things built. I'm going to pause very quickly. Palermo's okay. Salerno's okay. Napoli's okay. Let's build some farms in Capua. I do only build things in lands that I own. Like, I'm not going to bother building anything in these lands because these are my vassals' lands, and I want them to be focusing money and time and resources on building things, so I don't have to. That's one of the good things about giving land away to vassals is it's kind of land that you don't have to manage anymore. It's up to them to manage it. But, I mean, don't get me wrong, I still have a lot. All of these lands, all the Roma lands, are my domains. Uh-oh, we have a secret on one of our barons. Let's take it. He's a sodomite. Okay, he's not a vassal, so it doesn't really affect me. He got a secret on this guy. Oh no, he is a powerful vassal. Oh no, he's just a baron. He's not a count, he's a baron. So it's not that big of a deal. My court grandeur is 0. Alright, so my court grandeur kind of stinks. I'm gonna upgrade my court amenities. I'm gonna go to 1 on everything. Just to make sure we're above our court grandeur expectation, which is you're expected to have a court grandeur level that is high enough compared to your realm size. As your realm becomes larger, your subjects in the world at large expect your royal court to be equally grand. If you do not meet these expectations, various penalties will apply. So my court grandeur expectation level is court grandeur 1. So let's make sure we get at least 1. I'm going to increase all of these. It's going to cost me 0.8 gold a month, but look how much we're making. That's a drop in the bucket. So let's get our court grandeur up. I'm just going to increase all of these by 1. You do get little benefits as you increase the levels of like your lodgings, your servants, your food, and your fashion. So as these go up, you get some benefits. Like for fashion, for example, before I had nothing. Now that I have level 1, I will get +2 to my monthly prestige. My court grandeur bonus will go up +4. And all my guests and courtiers will increase their prestige by 0.2. So as you level these up, it costs you money, but as you level these up, they benefit you in a lot of ways. Like minute lodgings, guests stay longer, guest acceptance to join schemes is +5, court grandeur +4. All courtiers and guests completed inspiration quality has a small chance of improvement. Stress gain -5. So every time you level one of these up, the court amenities, it benefits you. And I'm not gonna go all the way up to the top. I don't need to. But we do want to get above level 1 because uh, our court grandeur expectation is level 1. So let's get it up to that. There we go. Let's hope that makes some people happy. My guests aren't going to be sleeping in broom closets anymore. They're going to have their own rooms and stuff. So it looks like it's going to be, you know, a little bit. I do want my Rome priest to finish this conversion before I start having him fabricate anything, so we do want to wait for that. And I do have a suspicion that we are going to die relatively soon. I think within 10 years or so, I'm going to lose my main character. Which is fine. Line of succession is set in stone. My heir, or my ruler should be happy with himself. He did a good job. We started humbly with 4 counties. Now we've got all of this. Not a bad first reign. Alright, my court grandeur went up. I do have a decent amount of money. Let's get my stress down. Let's get my stress down. I'm going to host a feast. That will get rid of all my stress. And we got another learning perk. We are going down this tree, so we're just going to keep going with that. I do want to get to Scholar. If we live long enough, I do want to get down to Scholar. There's some extra learning, some hostile success chance, and development growth, plus 15%. Welcome, friends. Friends, countrymen, lend me your ears. I don't need the prestige gain. That's fine. I don't need 150 prestige. Let's give my wife all the credit. It'll improve her opinion of me and all of my guests. Or my direct vassal and courtier guest opinion will go up, so let's do that. I don't mind having a little bit more opinion. Alright, don't need to sway him anymore. Let's see who else we can sway. Let's get this guy. He's a powerful vassal, and he's a little upset with us, so let's start swaying him. For the most part, everybody's pretty cool with us. My wife, Regina, is once again absent from our chambers. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My wife is being naughty. Or at least we think. Should I confront her? Let's confront her. I'm an honest guy, you know, let's just cut to the chase. Let's, you know, don't do some backhanded stuff. Let's just go right up to her and ask her, are you cheating on us? Alright, she denies the accusations. She lost a little bit of opinion, but at least we got the truth. You know, that's what a marriage is all about. You gotta tell each other the truth. My wife is dead. She gone. This is actually my second wife. I've lost 2 wives before I've died. Alright, let's find another one. She was boosting my domain limit, so I do need another wife to boost that up. I'm going to prioritize stewardship. I don't care about congenitals. Let's try to find somebody relatively old. If they're too young, we'll start having kids again. And I don't want that. I want the highest stewardship, the oldest woman with the highest stewardship. I don't care about anything else. No, you're an evil person. No, you're too young. Alright, this Hana might be okay. Alright, let's go with Isentrude. Isentrude. Whatever. Let's go with her. She's got temperate like I do, and opinion of temperate characters is +10. I'm temperate as well, so at least we'll like each other a little bit more. But she's 43, so she shouldn't have any more kids. I'm gonna lose a little bit of prestige, but that's fine. I don't want kids. I don't want kids. Once I get her, my domain limit should go back to 12. 11. Alright, that's fine. I could give away a domain. I do have this duchy title. I am the Duke of Benevento, so I could give away this land here, Benevento, to a count, and I would be alright. Like this guy, for example. Let's try to go for him. He's young. He's not married, but he'll get married himself. Or I could give it to my son. He is young, too. He's terrified of me. He's got good stewardship. Let's do that. I do want to give this away. I'm 1 over my limit. Unfortunately, my new wife wasn't able to bring us up over 12, so... My son is disinherited. Or I could give it to my heir. If I give it to my heir, it'll be okay. I'm just going to get this land back because I'm going to become this character. Let's do it. I'm giving it to my heir. Have my heir do something. I did lose some characters. I'll make my son my steward. 31. Yes, please. Spy master. Spy master. None of my powerful vassals are good spy masters, so let's give it to this lady. $14 is as good as it's gonna get. Yeah. This woman is disloyal. I don't want to give it to her. Alright, let's give it to her. We need somebody doing. We could have a murderous jester. I'm gonna have my son give me some more money. And I'm also gonna negotiate an alliance. Now, some people might not understand, why do you want to negotiate an alliance with one of your vassals? It prevents them from being able to join factions against you. So, if you have the opportunity to ally with a vassal, you might as well do it. It's one way of keeping them under control. I am back down to 11 domain, which is good. So we've had to give away some land. We've got 2 vassals here, and we've got 3 vassals here. But I am still the Duke of both of these lands, so I am their liege. I'll probably give away the Duchy of Benevento first before I give away this duchy. Let's see what my son's doing. Okay, see, my son... he went down this tree. I would have liked him to go down this tree, but that's fine. See, this is more of like a money. This is like a money tree. You go down this tree if you want to earn some more money. This one is more if you want domain organization and development. Whereas this one is more, I guess, opinion based. You want to get your vassals are less likely to join independence factions. You get some opinion bonus, some tyranny, opinion bonus, a levy contribution, and then finally at the end you get some skills here, which are really good, but it's about opinion. So I guess this is more about making sure your vassals are okay, like making sure vassals are have high opinion. This one's for domain and development, and this one is for just money. He's going down the money tree, which is fine. I would have preferred he went down this way, but it's too late. I can't really do anything about it. He's made his decision. All right, what's your opinion of me? 65. All right, I've got 75. Prestige, despair. Got a court event. This is my granddaughter. Let her do what she wants. It's fine. She wants to be an artist. She wants to be an artiste. Who am I to stop her? Who am I to prevent my daughter or my granddaughter from doing what she wants? I'm a good grandpa. One of my friends died. I'm gonna befriend my son, because if I befriend my steward, he's my steward. If I befriend him, it'll make his tasks go a little bit faster. Because I am gonna eventually want him to convert culture in some more places. And I'm not really doing anything else, so let's do that. Let's make sure me and my son are... we're friends. Alright, I got my mine in Cagliari. That boosted me up a lot. $3 a month. And I got some crop fields in Capua. Nope, don't want that. Do I care about her opinion of me? I don't want my fertility to go up, that's for sure. It's going to be one of these. Perhaps we could read some excerpts together from now on. Alright, once this increased development is done, I'm going to have my steward do something else. We can hold court, but just give me a second. Alright, cool. Kill him, for all I care. Alright, we're going to have him promote culture somewhere. It's only going to take 5 years. I do want to get rid of these Greek cultures. I don't care about Sardinian I don't care about Sicilian, and I don't care about Lombard. I do want to get rid of these Greek ones, though. Let's do Napoli. I still own the duchy, so... Alright, let's hold court. Bring the grovelers in. Grovel before me. It's gonna cost me 340 gold. I've got 1,000, so not a big deal. Let's do that. I don't want my cultural acceptance between me and the Lombards to go down. I'm gonna lose 30 opinion of this guy. Alright, that's fine. There's no need for us to exercise superiority over other cultures. That's fine. You don't need to do it. We are making bank. I'm going to use this opportunity to get our cataphracts up to full size here. They are pretty expensive. It's going to cost me 195 just to raise it by 50. See? So we're just going to do that. Let's just get our army at max size. Once this conversion is done, we're going to move them. How are we on control? Our marshal's almost done with that. We'll switch him down to Castro Giovanni afterwards. Our son only had 3 kids. Interesting, compared to us who had like 10. Cool. Me and my son are just 2 peas in a pod. I can ask the Pope for some gold. Yes, please. I'm not doing anything else with my piety, so I might as well. But yeah, money is not an issue anymore, guys. Let me start building some more stuff. Since this is my capital, I'm going to upgrade my manor houses. Instead of 0.7, it'll give me 1.1. Let's do that. I'm going to improve all the manor houses in all my farmlands. Okay, move. Since I have the cash, I might as well do it. See, if you're just joining us for the first time, I do like these farmlands, these red areas, because they're farmlands, and farmlands are the only terrain type that you can build these manor houses, and they bring in a lot of money. So they're expensive to build, granted, but when you get them built up, they bring you so much money. Every held county development progress increases by... Wow, my son is killing it. He's a 33-point steward, so he better be killing it. That is like ridiculous. 33 steward. Wow. You demand, son. That's my heir. I did lose a High Almoner. I'm going to give High Almoner to... Let's give it to our Archbishop. We do want it... I mean, my son is 25 and he's going to be really good at the job, I understand. But the only difference here is it's still 1, still 15, 15, whereas 1, 15, 10. I don't care about my monthly court grandeur change. That's fine. I do want to make sure that I'm getting everything I can out of my realm priest. So, and I typically give the high almoner position to my realm priest anyway. So let's do that. Let's give it to my realm priest. Maybe I can have one of my sons be my seneschal. I do like giving the seneschal position to one of my sons. Yeah, let's give it to my son. He's 27, so he'll be in the role long. She's 61. She is better. She's at 16. But if I give it to her and she dies, it'll be like a waste. So I just noticed that she's not Catholic. We gotta change that. She agreed. Good. Wow, this guy's been in prison for 5 years. I completely forgot. Sorry. Let's just release him. He's spent enough time in prison. Alright, we're almost to learn on the job, where I get 20% of counselor's primary skills added to my own. And because my son has 33%, or 33 learning, or 33 stewardship, sorry, I'll probably get more domain limit, because I'll get 20% of his skills added to mine. Priest is almost done. Our befriend scheme is almost done too. Alright, I made a friend. What a good day. Now that is going to increase my son's promote culture task. Oh my god, just lock. Alright, see now, because he's my friend, I get plus 0.3 to my progress. It'll take 4 years. It's still kind of long, but it's better than it was. We want to get rid of this Greek culture in our lands. I think they might be done having kids. They didn't have a lot. Alright, we are now in the early medieval era, so we get new innovations. So we can start training these now. We are currently still training some innovations from the tribal era, but there are some good ones that we do want to get. We want to get partition law, and we want to get high crown authority law. So we want these two, hereditary rule and royal prerogative, but let's get these done first. Let's get mustering grounds done first. This is my grandson from my second son. Alright, let's marry my grandson. Get some more Romans in my court here. Let's go with inheritables. Are there a lot? Yeah, there are now a decent amount of inheritable trait people around. Let's try to reinforce his intelligence. Or maybe not. I really don't care about beauty so much, the beauty congenital trait. I mean, we do eventually want to get this into our line, but maybe not now. It doesn't benefit us. I mean, it benefits him for having kids and stuff, but we don't need him necessarily to have kids. I mean, we want him to have kids, but we don't need him to desperately have kids. Maybe we can bring in an Amazonian. There's a bunch of them. Maybe have them have some good nights. She's got some okay traits. She's greedy. Oh no. Let's do this one. I like these two here. Zealous and patient. Let's get her in. Let's have our son start having some kids with some traits. They're not going to be inheriting anything because he is unlanded and so is his dad. His dad was disinherited, so I don't have to worry about him inheriting anything. But let's get him married at least so we can start getting some fresh Roman stock into the realm. We're almost to my next learning perk, which is going to boost my domain up really high. Wow, I just became friends with him, and now all of a sudden we're going to lose our friendship. Great. And that's going to give me stress, so... Alright, we are a flagellant, which will reduce our stress here. We are going to get wounded, but like I said earlier, if my character dies, it's fine. I kind of don't care. He should get healed by... Yep, she's already healed him. Flagellant is a nice, good way to get some stress. See, I'll do it again. Boom, more stress relief, and I will get healed again. So being a flagellant is actually one of the better stress relieving kind of personality traits to have, because you can control it, and as long as you have a good physician, like mine's okay, she's got a renowned physician skill. As long as you have a good physician, flagellant isn't really a big deal. You do take a tiny health penalty, permanent, but that's okay. Yes, pay tribute to me. Okay. Our realm priest is almost done. And then we will start converting, or we'll start fabricating claims in Sardinia. And then we can start moving up Italy. I do want to get Sardinia, though. I have one land here, so we might as well finish it. That will completely convert this to Catholicism. There we go. Got a new lifestyle perk. Boom. That's going to boost my stewardship up. Now I got 13. That gave me 2 more domain limit. Great. Alright, Sardinia. Here I come. Uh-oh, it went back down to 12. That's okay. How's everybody else doing? No, I don't need you doing that. I need you increasing control places. Let's do Sicily. Let's make sure Sicily's under control. My son is halfway done with promoting culture in Napoli. And then we'll get rid of this Greek culture. We don't like Greek culture. Greek culture bad. That's the enemy's culture. That's the Byzantines who think they're Roman, but they're actually just Greeks pretending to be Romans. Nah, I mean, they're... Alright, my ally, the King of Aquitaine, is at war with Danelaw. How many men do they have? 2,600. He's got 2,200. Sure. I'll help him out. Why not? One last glorious war to win. Probably the last one before our character dies. But I could be wrong. He could live to be like 80 or something. You never know. I would prefer he didn't, but that's fine. We are going to raise our armies, and we're going to go help our ally. What's the war being fought for? He wants this county. So since the war target is in near my allies' lands, I don't have to sail up to here to fight. I could, but let's not. Let's just... send our armies up that way. That reduced my gold income, but it's okay. King of Brittany joined again. This claim is going to take no time at all. Hopefully this war ends before I want to get this claim, because I do want to get this. The owner of this claim is mad that I'm... well, too bad. Alright, my ally will successfully get this siege. Let's try to get these soldiers off his back. Let's worry about this army first. He can do his siege. He doesn't need my help with the siege. One of my courtiers is deviant. Let's murder this guy. These Vikings. Wow, that was quick. Alright, we got the claim. We have to end this war first. I want to end... I mean, I could be in the other war. I just don't want to send my troops to go do that if I don't need to. Let's just quickly get this guy's capital. Help our ally win, and then we'll fight for our claim. Wow. So many secrets in my realm. Somebody learn Latin? Cool. See, this is my court language. We speak Latin. Every court language contributes to their court grandeur, so the more people speak a certain language, the higher it's going to contribute to your court grandeur. So I'm only getting 0.12 to my court grandeur because of Latin, but as the Latin language spreads, that'll grow. High German is really big. Greek is really, really big. And we're just teeny tiny little Latin, but that'll change. Wow, we are all the way in England. More gold from the Pope. Yes, please. One of my granddaughters can get married. I could get more renown if I want. But do I need another ally? See, there's a plus side to having some allies, and then there's also a negative side. Having some good, powerful allies is good because obviously, if you go to war and you need some extra troops to help you out in a war, you have some allies. But if you have too many allies, you're just going to keep getting pulled into war and pulled into war and pulled into war, and that's not necessarily a good thing. Sure, having allies is good, don't get me wrong. Like, you want allies, but I already have 3. Well, this is my son, so technically he doesn't really count, but I've got 2 foreign power allies, which kind of suits me right now. So do I want to marry her for allies, or do I want to marry her matrilineally so I can bring in some traits into my court? Because if I marry her matrilineally, she will stay in my court, or in my son's court when I die. Well, she is in my court, but when I die, she will be giving birth to kids that will be in the court as well, and she'll also be spreading the Roman culture to any kids. If I have it as matrilineal, any kids she has will be Romans, which I want. I want my culture to spread. So let's see if we can find her a husband that, because I don't need another alliance. I'm okay on alliances. Maybe the beauty trait, because she is intelligent. Or maybe I can get her a physical trait. Bring in this French guy. He's got some good personality traits. He's intelligent as well. No. It's an interesting way to spell Robert. Alright, 30 is a little bit too old. I would prefer to not be any older than 30, so maybe like 20 max. He's okay and nice and young. I just don't care about the beautiful trait right now. Or do I want them to have a lot of kids? He's got some good personality traits. He does have a congenital physical trait, which would be good for some knights. But if I give him... I don't like his personality, though. Let's give it to him. Matrilineal. She's going to bring him in. This is my disinherited son's daughter, so it's okay. I just want some more knights and some more kids and some more Romans in my court, so let's do that. Great. Let's keep helping our ally. I don't think this war is going to end before I have to end the episode. We are at 55 minutes, so I don't want to go too much longer. So let's get this done as early as possible, this war done. And then we can start doing our thing against Sardinia. Alright, we're just going to work our way up Sardinia. We're just going to keep getting claims. And then hopefully we can just take Sardinia really quickly. My grandson's having kids. Don't really care about names for them. As long as it's Roman, that's fine. They're trying to take back the claim here, which isn't good. If they get the war target back, Montague is the war target. If they get this back, it will help their war score a bit. Alright, another lifestyle perk. Almost a scholar. We're at 100. Good. The war's over? End it. 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 Now. Now. Now? There we go. Alright, disband all. We got the mustering grounds fascination. Alright, so many things are happening. Relax, relax, relax. Alright, we gotta choose our new innovation. I kind of don't really care about these buildings yet. We can get these. We can skip ahead if we want and go into the early medieval innovations. Even though we haven't finished the tribal ones yet, I do want these two. Which one do I want? Do I want heredity? Do I want partition? Yes. We can get high. We do want higher crown authority. Don't get me wrong. We want some more leverage over our vassals, but hereditary rule is going to help with the line of succession here. So let's get this done. Having these succession laws done a little bit earlier will help us down the line. So I'm gonna focus on that. Oh, I didn't marry her. She's trying to seduce me, apparently. Okay. Let's get her married. She has Amazonian. Let's find her somebody with a trait. Some of all skills. He's a little old, but she's 21. He's got good skills, he's got good prowess, he might be a good knight, so he'd be a good knight to bring in. She's got the strength congenital trait, he has the intelligence congenital trait. Alright. He's 33. But he's got these good personality traits and he's got good skills. Alright, so this might be nice. We gotta do matrilineal because we gotta get him to come here. It's a free knight. I will not allow a cult to rummage through my court. Get out of here. Rummaging through my court like they own the place. I can empower the Sicilian Parliament. I'm not going to do that. I am going to do that, but I'm not going to do it right now. You get the law, High Crown Authority. I gain a special building slot for Parliament. I gain a special building slot for Parliament. I get the law, High Crown Authority. So I can basically skip getting this innovation because I'm already going to get High Crown Authority. So I won't need to research this. Parliamentary bureaucracy for 150 years. Building construction time -5. Building construction cost -5. Development growth plus 10%. There's not really any downsides to this. Let's do it. I have 3,000 prestige. Maybe this can be like the last big event that it's going to cost me 1,500 gold too. I have barely just enough for either of these. But I do want that High Crown Authority. Get a levy vassal contribution from my vassals. Or levy contribution from my vassals plus 10%. Feudal vassal tax contribution plus 10%. Let me just make sure there aren't any. I'm going to be losing a lot of these. I'm going to be losing a lot of gold and prestige, but that's fine. Let's do it. Oh, it didn't go through. I have to choose Naples. Okay, it's going to move my capital to Naples, but I'm pretty sure I can move it back. Nope. Alright, that's fine. The decision moved my capital to Napoli. That's fine. We gotta rename our realm. We gotta rename our realm. Alright. And I think this is gonna be the last thing we do. See, now what this decision did, it kind of created another kingdom title, so whereas this was all Sicily, it divided the kingdom into 2 separate kingdom titles, but that's fine. We still own the land here. And it gives us another kingdom title that we can create, but we're not going to. Purple, no thanks. I am going to adjust the existing design. I'm not going to mess with it too much, but we don't want blue. We want red. This emblem's kind of cool. I kind of like it. So we're going to finish that. Yes, we're back to Roma. So not really much has changed. We were forced to move our capital, but once my guy dies, I can just move it back to Palermo if I want. Which I will do. How's my son doing? Or my grandson doing? I can't decide his education, obviously, because he is my ward, though. I can't change the focus because he's not in my court. He's in my son's court, so my son has control over what kind of education he's going to get. Unfortunately. But we are over an hour, guys, so I am going to quickly wrap up. Let's do our normal housekeeping stuff. Unfortunately, we didn't get any conquest here, but we were able to get some things done. We got some more of our counties promoted, right? We're almost done. The culture in Napoli is almost done to going to Roman. We've got Sicily under control. There's no more really low control counties except Bari in our realm, which is good. We're fabricating some claims in Sardinia. That's moving pretty quick. But we just did get pulled into a war with one of our allies, so that kind of slowed things down a bit. But that's fine. I think we're going to get a lot of conquest done in the next couple of episodes. Sardinia, and then we're going to start moving up our Italy. We got our line of succession taken care of. We have our son securely. He's going to be the heir. He has a son, so the line of succession is secure through him. We created a new title. I think I brought a courtier in who wasn't Catholic. We got to do that before I... Nope. Don't have the gold to do it. And we are... Okay, yeah, see, that's one thing. Before I go, we did get the High Crown Authority. That's what's so great about the decision that we just made. We got up to High Crown Authority, which really helps with our vassals. It gives us more leverage. Vassals cannot wage war against other vassals unless they use a hook on their liege. Vassals' titles cannot be inherited by characters outside the realm, which is really great. All vassals who refuse title revocation or vassal retraction are considered criminals, and we get a little bit more from them. Their direct opinion goes down a little bit, but that's fine. That was a really good thing to get. That completely makes this innovation redundant. This royal prerogative can enact the High Crown Authority law. We already got it. So that's good. But anyway, guys, we are over an hour, so I'm going to call it here. I will put out the next video as soon as I can, probably later today. But for anybody who's just joining us for the first time, thank you so much. I appreciate your views. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I really hope you're enjoying the series. And for people who've been sticking with us, thank you so much. I'm deeply honored. I know my YouTube channel is relatively young, but I do want to see it grow. And it's you guys who are going to help. So keep up the enthusiasm, keep commenting, keep liking. I will respond to as many comments as I can. I always appreciate the advice. I am not above advice. I learn learn a new thing every time I play this game, and there are plenty of people out there on YouTube and just out there in the world who know how to play this game better than me. So I'm not above learning from you guys. So feel free to let me know if I could have done some things that maybe I missed, and you want to let me know, hey, Godless Gamer, you forgot to do this, or you might want to do this. I always appreciate those kinds of comments. I'm not above learning new things, and that's what this is. This whole series is going to be a learning experience for me, and hopefully a learning experience for you guys, because I really do want to, have the best time that I can, and I think learning things makes every experience, every game that I play better. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate it. Until the next one, goodbye.